Shaquille Agard rode brilliantly to win the first leg of the 20th annual Dr.Cheddi Jagan Memorial Cycle Race held in Region 6 yesterday. More details in this report. Yesterday, the 20th annual Dr.Cheddi Jagan Memorial Cycle Road Race was held in Region 6. The first leg of the race, organized by national cycling coach Hassan Mohammed MS, commenced in front of Freedom House in New Amsterdam, where the cyclists were welcomed by PVP executive Neil Kumar and addressed by Region 6 Chairman Mr. David Armagan.
Recognize the Chairman of the region, Mr. Armagan, and I'm very pleased to see the Director of Sport, Mr. Christopher Jones here. Christopher, it's very good to see you. You have our party executive secretary, members of the Central Committee and executive members, cyclists. I'm very pleased to see you out here today. From the National Committee, this is the 20th memorial race that we are having in respect to Dr.Cheddi Jagan. This is the former president race, and I'm very heartened you have been coming out for over the last 20 years. And I want to say thank you very much for coming out.
Thank you very much, Mr. Neil, Executive Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, other members of the Central Executive of the party, Mr. Jones, Director of Sports in Guyana, other distinguished comrades, cyclists. You're the most important people here this morning. As you know, today you're riding for the 20th time, some of you, in honor of the death anniversary of Dr. Cheddi Jagan. As you know, Comrade Cheddi, once President of Guyana and also the first Premier of British Guyana, one of the icons of our political landscape, one of the persons who been able to improve the lives of the people of Guyana. And so today you're riding with great pride and great joy, because this is a man who contributed immensely to the people of this country. So when you are riding today, put that in your mind, that you're riding in honor of one of the great Guyanese that has ever walked on this land. I want to thank all the cyclists for participating in today's event. I also want to welcome all of you who are coming from outside of our region, who have been here year after year. I want to thank you for coming, and I want to welcome you. I know in sports, like in most other things in life, it's a very competitive game, and so not all of you can come out winners. But I want you to ride in great sportsmanship, and of course the best person, the best cyclist will win.
Immediately after the short speeches, the cyclists were sent on their way by the party's executive secretary, Zulfikar Mustafa. The seniors and juniors rode to number 55 village and back to finish at the entrance to the Babu John crematorium, while the veterans, upright cyclists and females turned back at Adventure and finished at Babu John. The race was won by 20-year-old Shaquille Agard of Linden, who rode brilliantly to finish in a time of 2 hours, 6 minutes, 54 seconds, while Alonzo Ambrose finished second, Hamza Eastman third, Paul Di Nobriga fourth, Orville Hines fifth, and Michael Anthony sixth. The junior category was won by Curtis Day, with Marcus Keeler second. The veterans category was won by Junior Niles, with Ian Jackson second and Cyborn Fernandez third. The upright category was won by Shane Bone, with Nicholas Alfonso second and Julio Melville third. Deancey Welch placed fourth and Shanika Teixeira second in the female category. The presentation of prizes took place at the Babu John crematorium site, where party executives presented trophies and cash prizes to the various winners and runners-up. After, they were congratulated by Executive Secretary Mustafa, cycling coach Hassan Mohammed, and the Master of Ceremony, Mr. Neil Kumar. The second leg of the race will be held on March 12 on the west coast of Demerara, and the third in Essequibo on March 19th.